right, what's going on, guys? This is the Big Break Season 3. We're meeting the contestants, this time remote. We're sponsored by Lynderella's Deli, sorry, in Sawyersville on Main Street, Encore Studio up in Einan, NEPA Scene, and Sanctuary Studios. We got Cole. You guys are based out of PA and Maryland, right? What's going on? You guys mind introducing yourselves?
Del, vocals.
Nice.
Dalton, I play lead guitar.
I'm Ben. I play bass and do backing vocals.
All right.
And I'm Josh. I drum.
Nice. What's up, Josh? And then we have Mark, who we were having little technical difficulties. He is also guitar. Yeah, he's in spirit.
Yeah, Mark does rhythm.
He's stuck in the metaverse.
He holds the center in the He's always good.
What was that?
He's always good in the real world. Yeah, good to have around. But in the metaverse, yeah, tough.
He's not committed yet to the metaverse. You know, he's hesitant. He'll get there. But what's going on, guys? I noticed you're based in PA and Baltimore. From York. You do shows though in Baltimore. How'd this all start? I saw there was an EP all the way back 2008, right?
Well, good Lord, yeah. This project started back in 2008. I was banging around the Maryland scene with a few other guys, and they were trying to do the cover band scene, and it just never worked for me. I'm not real hooked into the cover band scene. I didn't like doing covers. I was writing material and things that I liked, and the guys didn't want to do it, and it was fine. I was like, what I really want to do is go ahead and just do an original project. Started looking for people, and I've bounced around a little bit through Baltimore and lower PA, picked up a guy here and there, and along the way picked up Ben, and then Josh joined the band, and then Dalton and Mark, and we all kind of started working on new material and new songs. We've put out a couple of albums, a couple of videos, and the latest two, Yes Mistress and our Circus album or Circus EP, has been kind of the result of a lot of hard work and a lot of time.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's perseverance, and now you got a super solidified band. I think you guys have the deepest roster in the contest that I know of so far. You guys, one of the bands is still looking for a bassist, so you guys that's good to, see you got that solidified. So Dale, are you from Maryland?
I lived in Maryland. I went to college in Maryland. I was born in Germany, so I'm actually European. But yes, I went to college in Maryland, moved up to Pennsylvania after I graduated, bought a house up here, and kind of I live in the York Red Line area. That's kind of where we hooked up with the rest of the guys.
Okay, so everyone else is.
Yeah, Mark's from the Maryland area. He's from Westminster, right?
Yeah. Well, he's Westminster, Hanover, kind of Maryland.
Yeah, he's
okay.
Bounced around between the two, and then the two of us are from the area. And then
then Josh, where are you from?
Originally I'm from Pennsylvania, a little town called Dillsburg. But I live in Edders now. Lived here for about 15 years now. So it's about a half-hour drive to the Red Line. Not too bad. So
nice.
I bounced around other bands. I started playing in a band when I was like 17. So playing in the bars when I was 17.
So you guys have a lot of experience. How does that dynamic work? Where you now currently everyone's more like relatively close to each other, I guess. Is Mark still in Maryland, or is he up in York too?
Mark's still down in Maryland. His father, I think, lives up in Hanover, Pennsylvania. So he splits time between the two, but he's technically down in Maryland. The rest of us are kind of within the area. I think Ben is over in Dallastown. Or actually, no, he just moved into York. Yeah. Ben just bought a house over in York. And Dalton's not too far from here in Red Lion. So, we're all kind of in the same area. I think the two furthest are Josh and Mark.
Okay. So how does that balance out, like in terms of like, keeping the band solidified, shows? I've noticed you have a half and half almost Maryland and PA shows within your like your lineup of what's coming up. So I guess splitting that time, so it's like, hey, we'll make a trip down there. And I guess you guys must be so solidified in your skills and stuff. You could just pick it up and just go wherever, right?
Well, we just kind of commit the time, We practice once a week at Dal's place. We commit to the schedule every Wednesday, and we set that time aside that we know we're going to be there. We're going to do it. We're going to come prepared, and then we keep a nice organized calendar for the shows. Dal does a great job of booking. You can talk more about that, and we commit the time. I don't know, Dal, how'd you get us all to commit the time?
um, really, it's trying to make everything as easy as possible, keep things as organized as possible, so that everybody's not scattered. Everybody knows kind of what we're supposed to be doing and when, and that kind of makes it easier to So like you said, we have practice every Wednesday, and everybody commits that day. And when we're working on new material, we practice at home. We get in the room together to actually play. And we don't come to practice to work on something we could have worked on at home. So when we're not together during the week, we sit down and work on the materials, whether it's new songs or solidifying our parts for other songs. And then when we get in the room to practice, it's putting all that effort that we do at home to good use. And that it makes it easier that we're not, wasting days and wasting time working on things that we have time to do at home.
Nice. I like that. So, Josh, you're back in? You're good?
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I had to come back
Okay,
inside. Cool. Sorry about that.
That's all good. We're working through it. Have you guys gotten started on the submission video yet? Or you have any
Planning
ideas?
stages.
Okay.
We have ideas, planning stages, a lot of things. This actually is becoming a bit more of a production than what we had planned, and trying to make sure that it's all where we want it and how we want it. It's a bit of an undertaking. So we're getting together the people, getting together the locations, and working on what we're gonna do and make it good. Because one of the things that we've always done is try to make everything look professional and finished, and in doing so, it takes preparation. So no, we haven't just grabbed a camera and started shooting, but we are definitely well into the stages of doing what we need to do, getting props and so on.
Definitely. That sounds good. I mean, one thing I live by, I try to, is do everything like a champion. Doesn't brushing your teeth, whatever it is, production, trying to have that championship mindset of like doing things the right way. So that sounds like you have that going. And with the 3 items, what do you think? Do you think, they're difficult, easy? Is it annoying? Like, what do you think of having to incorporate that?
It's just more props. I mean, with the idea that we're working on, those props are going to be very, very easy based on the song that we're doing. So I'm not really concerned about the items. That'll work itself out. It's just implementing the idea.
Cool. I noticed in one of your music videos, I think it was Battlecry, where you guys were doing like the sumo suits. That was great. So
that was fun.
that gave me like Jackass vibes. Is that like something you guys are trying to incorporate too? Like, just I saw a Batman poster. Like, any influence that is like outside of music, or that might be prevalent in the band?
There's a lot of different influences for us as a group. I mean, we all kind of come from different directions. It kind of makes what we do interesting, because it's not all one vision all the time. It's bringing together everybody's visions. So when we're writing a song, I come up with a skeletal idea, something small. I got a vocal melody and a guitar part, and I send it to everybody and go, okay, bring to it what you want. So whether or not it's a song or a video, it all kind of works that way. We do the same kind of thing. We're all going to kind of, I have an idea for this video, and we're all going to kind of pick through these ideas that they have, and sort them all out and get the locations and everything, and make it a group effort. So
cool. Well, we got Battlecry actually queued up. Eyal is about to play that so the viewers can get a look at what I was talking about if they haven't already. Is that a Yingling? Old
Pennsylvania.
Other shot.
Yeah, shooting this video was a whole lot of fun. I mean, the sumo suit notwithstanding, we have a lot of friends in the York, PA area, and a lot of people who volunteered. Like that restaurant, the guy just said, "Hey, we have free time on this day. Just go ahead in there. You do what you got to do." Same thing with
Nice.
cage. Yeah, the sumo suits in the cage. Again, just a friend who has a MMA studio where he trains and allows people to come in and train. And he's like, yeah, if you guys want to use it to do that, terrific. Bring it in, and we're gonna make sure that things don't get messed up, and we'll clean up when we're done. And they pretty much gave us free reign to do what we wanted.
That's awesome. See, and that's like, that's like kind of what the big break is about, is like, you guys are putting the effort forth. You're a cool band, people are trying to, see people succeed that are putting out a product that like you could believe in, when that happens, when somebody freaking belly flops onto their bandmate, like who doesn't want to see that, Truck stick right here. That was
Yeah, that whole thing was a good time. I mean, we when we put the sumo suits on, you just you feel safe in there, so you're like, go at it, and bull rush each other, and it was really interesting.
Safe. Sumo wrestling, Josh.
Yeah, well, we took what we could get.
Boy.
I did get offered a job that night, though.
Sorry, one sec. Yeah, so I mean that looks cool. Like that's a great like music video. I mean, just based on that alone, like I was like, yeah. I think I might have seen you guys though, honestly, like, or at least like, because I'm in Scranton, so I can imagine you guys have you guys that came into Scranton at all for any shows or?
Yeah, there was not Scranton necessarily, but we did a small stint of shows in State College, and we went up and down through that area. So, I mean, I don't remember particularly playing Scranton, but it's possible. We've done a lot of shows in a lot of places. So.
It seems, yeah, you guys, I mean, you've been going for quite some time. That actually brings me to the next question. Like, where do you see, say you win the big break, you got the exposure. What's the next move? Like, are you guys trying to do a nationwide tour? What's the next thing that would put you over the edge in terms of like what you need? Like, is it equipment based? Is it a van to go tour? Is it a management team? Like, what do you think would make, like, do you want to go to festivals? What's going on there? Like,
yeah, I mean, that's really, we as a band have always been well equipped. We come off on stage super professional. We're always on time. We always have the equipment that we need. We're never looking for what we need to kind of put on a show, but it's always been a struggle trying to get, management or booking or somebody to kind of put us out there the way that we think we could be put out there. And that's, I mean, I'm sure that's difficult for everybody in every band. They want to show that, or they want you to show that you can do it on your own, which, I mean, we've toured or we've played shows everywhere from Boston down to Virginia Beach, Cole as an entity. So, I mean, getting shows together and getting out there is something we can do, but it'd always be easier if we're opening for bigger bands and doing festivals and things like that. So, yeah, that's kind of where we need our help. Our help is with the push, that national tour and national show push.
nice. Yeah, that seems like the direction I would think you guys would go in, because you have everything solidified. Website looks good. Those are the intangibles right there. You got the social media presence, cool music videos, that's some self-starting stuff that like a management, or like a bigger, someone who could fund you, like that's a good thing to start with. And, you're heading in the right direction in terms of like, I think I could see a national tour very soon.
We're in.
You're in it, and you guys are dedicated. So that's, I like to hear that.
Yeah, one of the things that we have to mention to everybody is that other video, not the Battlecry video, but the Lion Weight video, that video is completely VR. It's 360. So if you throw on VR goggles,
I saw that.
Yeah, or you don't even really have to. You can control that video with a mouse or keyboard click. Yeah, so you can spin that
There it
around and
is.
look in the room. Yeah, when we were shooting that video, like
That's
there were
cool.
people walking around the room, and like every time you watch the video, you'll see something different because there's people coming in and out of the windows, walking by the windows, up and down the stairs. It's crazy, but we had a great time shooting that.
See, that is really cool. Like that seems like the forefront of like music video, like going, because that it makes it almost like a new experience every time. That's cool.
Every single time you watch it differently.
Wow.
It was cold as shit that day, though.
I bet, yeah. I mean, it's May.
There's a foot. There's a foot.
So you guys have a lot of talent in like every facet. I feel like. What do you see, you guys, like if you do the national tour, you get even more recognition? Do you see yourself drifting off into other avenues of entertainment, acting, fashion? You know,
Now you want to take that one?
stand-up comedy. You know,
I don't do stand-up comedy for sure, but I have been in a few movies and a few television shows. It's something that I've done kind of on the side because while doing all of this, I kind of looked into that as well. So like I've been on Homicide: Life in the Streets, The Wire, Enemy of the State, The Replacements. I've been in HBO The Corner, a couple other television shows. It's honestly not as crazy as you would think because what they need is just regular people. I mean, they're not looking for, oh, you have to be, you know, Denzel Washington to be in this movie. They're shooting, you know, things on the streets and in bars, and they need people to look like they're on the streets and in bars. So I can do that. I can look like I'm in a bar.
100%. I have the same experience. Like I've done a few movies where like it breaks down the avenue of like entertainment business where it's like, oh, like, you know, I feel like touring as a band is way more difficult than getting into like your foot in the door and acting now, because like you like you said, you just be somebody on a corner, meet somebody on a set, and then they're like, yeah, we're doing this movie. So like that's cool that you're already involved in that.
Right.
And then as you get bigger as a band, then that's more leverage, you know. Maybe you become the Denzel, maybe you become a leading man in something, you know.
Well, nobody needs that, but
no, we're filled up with Denzel. So I think we're gonna have to wrap up soon. But I have a question. I think, you know, this is for everyone, and it's one of my favorites so far that I've been asking. Celebrity boxing's like taken over a little bit, good and bad, I guess. But for me, also Celebrity Deathmatch. I don't know if you guys were into that show.
Yeah.
More preferably, yeah.
Us older guys remember that.
Oh, it's the best, one of the best shows ever. So if you could do a one-on-one celebrity death match between, like, you know, two celebrities, living or past, you know, who are you going with?
Huh.
Two celebrities fighting each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would do Britney Spears and Paris Hilton. But like they're both in the 2000s, still the early 2000s.
Prime. So they're prime.
Yeah.
Does Britney have the anaconda with her? Is that going to be a prop used?
If they're allowed to use props, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
It's no holds bar.
Who's coming out on top?
Paris has got the length, not gonna lie. She's got the length, but I got a feeling Britney is just a little more crazy. I feel like she would win.
Yeah, she's got that southern, like, you know, something. She's got something. The anaconda, I think, too.
Well, you gotta end the argument once and for all. Prince versus Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Michael Jackson's definitely got the reach on him, but Prince has, I mean,
For sure.
but Prince has the basketball skills from Chappelle's Show, you know, like
He's a little more athletic. Prince is a little more athletic, but Michael's tall. He's 6'1", 6'2". He's got a reach. So who knows?
Yeah. Are we talking like I say prime Michael too? Like he was pretty shredded.
Yeah. Around the Thriller video. Yeah, right
okay. Right there. And then so maybe Purple Rain Prince versus
Purple Rain. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, okay. And that's a matchup.
Revolution, or is he solo?
What is it?
Can't have
The Jackson 5?
Revolution with him?
Well, I mean, if we're going to do that, then it becomes a battle royale. You get Michael
Yeah.
Jackson gets the Jackson 5 and Prince gets the Revolution, and they all go at
That's fair.
That would be great.
it.
Alrighty then.
How about you, Josh? You got one brewing?
Ah, man. I'd probably have to go with the old Axl Rose and Sebastian Bach.
I knew you were going
why.
to say that. That is the answer though, because I mean, Sebastian would kill him. But
Yeah,
God, dude, what the fuck? My bad.
I never really thought about it, so I just threw it off the top of my head.
Sick. That was sick.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I just like.
Did you say he would win?
Hmm?
Oh wait,
Yeah,
you got
Who
one?
would win? Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with Sebastian Bach.
Damn.
Axel's just
I mean,
a butch.
if he grabs Axel's hair, he's done. Like
Yeah.
just like a
Well,
Yeah.
the question for you, Dalton: are we talking shaved Britney?
We talking what?
No, we're talking early 2000s.
We're talking early 2000s, Brittany. We're talking peak Brittany.
Okay. All right.
Peak.
All right.
Now she would be too powerful then.
Yeah. Like a UFC player. What's her name? Rose. Something.
Ronda Rousey. Yeah.
Ronda Rousey.
Rousey, yeah. Something like that.
All right. Those are some
yeah.
solid ones. That was good. I want to see those. I hope they're bringing back a new season, a Celebrity Deathmatch. But that was our last question, guys. It's been great. I'm hoping to see you guys perform live soon. Either for the big break or hopefully even like jump in for a show somewhere. I'm from actually Chevy Chase, Maryland, born there. Grew up in Scranton, but I love Maryland. So even if the show down there, you guys been great. I'm gonna plug some sponsors before we go.
thank you.
But it was awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Have a good
All
night.
right, guys. Have a good
Have a good
one.
one.
This is Johnnie Occhipinti here again. The Big Break, Season 3, Meeting of the Contestants. We are brought to you by Lynderella's Deli. We are brought to you by Encore Studios and NEPA Scene with Rich Howell. Of course, Sanctuary Studios, where we'll be bringing most of the interviews. This is me. I'm here with the Big Break. You can catch us on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, you name it, we got it. Check it out. We're going to be bringing you a lot of stuff. Hopefully, you're going to enjoy it. I know you will. All right, guys, this has been great. That was the Cole Band from York. Let's do this. It was a great time. Get with them.